I will tell you something today. Never be afraid as a Christian. Never be afraid of confrontations. Never be ashamed of your faith.
Created April 17, 2020, we are an assembly of Christians and without the care of our different denominations came together with the sole purpose of rebuilding our world by word of scripture. We are the Our World Group.
Profess your faith. Stand firm. And know that God who created you is right there with you. You are speaking on his authority. He is going to back you up. And no amount of pressure will influence you to do what is not approved by God. If God is for you, no one can be against you. I'd like us to look at Mark chapter 11, verse 28. By what authority are you doing these things? They asked. And who gave you authority to do this? When Jesus entered Jerusalem, he went right into the temple courts. And then he's made the teachers of law and the elders and the chief priests, and they were asking him, by what authority are you doing all this? Christ was doing the will of his Father. Because of the zeal he had for his Father's house, he did not want them to mess it up. He did not want his Father's house to be turned into a business arena. He was acting according to the will of his Father. He was standing on the authority of his Father. And that is why Christ was not frightened by their words. He was not frightened by their confrontations. This is the same spirit that we Christians we should have today. Don't be frightened by words because you are preaching the word and someone is confronting you and questioning you. You have the right to preach. Pass the message. If they want to listen, let them listen. If they don't want to listen, let them leave it. But you have done what God has assigned you to do. What matters is that do what is right. So what I'm trying to make you understand here is that sometimes when we're faced with some of these challenges, we want to run out of Christianity. We are afraid. We don't want to preach because they are confronting you. They are attacking you. God is your only source of defense. He is right there with you. So why should you be afraid? You are speaking on the authority of the one who created you. Stand for God. Stand for him. And he will defend you. He is your shield. He is your guide. Remember, when God is for you, no one can be against you. So why are you frightened by earthly threats? Why are you frightened by their words? They are empty words. They are in vain. Speak on the authority of the one who created you and let his will prevail in your life.